going up, guys? So in today's episode, we are going to be learning my setup for Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade. In the back here, I have the setup. Let me kind of just find a good spot where I can set that and it won't be in the way. Alright, so I have 3 charts right up here, and they're all linked together. And this is on TD Ameritrade. It's a broker, and they offer a very, very good chart program and trading platform that I would highly recommend to anyone who's trying to get into the markets or trying to invest or day trade or swing trade. Very good. The commission $6.95 a trade. It's a little more expensive than I would like, but I think it makes up for it for how easy it is to use and how good and how much stuff you guys can actually do on the charts. So up in the top left here, we have a 1 minute, 1 day chart of whatever stock you guys choose to have, and how to link all of these charts up together is just right here. You guys just want to make sure it's red and all of these are red. So, and I know this one down here is red. So that means whatever stock I click, they're all going to show up and they're all going to be linked together. And right over here, I have a watch list I can make, or scanners I can keep running. But for in the meantime, let's just kind of start with the charts. So like I said before, I have a 1 minute, 1 day chart up here. I use no studies on this one. And the reason why I do that is I just like to keep it clean and easy to look at, and I'm not overwhelmed with a ton of information. Let's kind of move this back over here. So I just have a little bit of a bigger chart, and this one on the upper right here is a 3-day, 5-minute chart. The reason why I have it is so I can see trends. Trends are very important for swing trading. And day trading. You can pull out resistance lines for day trading. So for CNAT, I don't have any resistance lines made. I just picked this stock just because it was a little easier to have up on the screen for you guys. And down here is a 180 day 4-hour chart. And the reason why I have this big of a chart down here for day trading is because I want to see if it's breaking through these moving average lines. And if it's not, then I would really ignore it, because these act as very good support or resistance lines. So I would most likely leave this stock alone, because it would have trouble at the 472 area. If it started to surge up, that would be a more likely resistance. As you guys can see in the past, it's got rejected by the resistance multiple times. So that would be a good indication for me to say, okay, I'm going to leave this one alone. Let's see what else is hot or moving. All right, so over here we have our active trader. So how to use it is you click this little pointed arrow, and you can see how many shares you want to buy. So if I want to buy 1,500 shares, I would click it, and then I would click buy, and then this would pop up right here, and then I would click send. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to buy this stock right now. And then how to do limit orders and other things is just by going to the stock that say you want to buy it at. If it broke over the moving average lines, let's say at 480, you go to buy, and then you would click send. And as you guys can see right here, it says at 480, limit to open. So that what that means is if the stock surges up, I would get filled at 480, and that's where my limit would be. And then right off to the side, you guys can see that it just looked like blank, but this is actually the time and sales. So I can, during market hours, I can see kind of what's going on with the stock and what people are buying it at and how many shares. See, you got the price, you got the time, and you got the size. And then, so that's my main like setup of how I keep an eye on stocks. But on my other monitor, I'll take this and I'll put that up there, and I'll put my scanners down here so I can look at them and see what's going on. But so what I do for my scanners, if that's say I'm traveling, or if I'm, I don't have access to an external monitor, I would just move this off to the side right here, and then I would go to my scanner. So I'd go personal, I would go pre-market 1. So this is all the stocks that hit my criteria for right now. And as you can see, my scanners are pretty, pretty solid. They catch stocks that go, anything over 5%. I'll get hit with high volume. Here, let's move myself up. So any stock that has a unusual volume and is moving pretty fast, it'll hit my scanner, so I will see it. So I will most likely have my pre-market 1 is what I will check for pre-market. And then where's watch list? Watch list. And then I go to personal. And then I will either go gap up market hours. So during the market hours, I can see what's kind of going on, what stocks are gapping up. And I always want to make sure I link this together. So if I want NURO up on the screen, I click it. Bam, there it is. It's up. If I want to keep an eye on VBIO, I click on it. It's up on all of them. And so I will most likely keep that one up. And then I will probably have one more. And this isn't if I'm using my trade idea scanners, which I most likely am. I'm going to be doing a video on them pretty soon here. I just kind of always have stuff going on to do it, but I always like making these kind of videos. And then Momo 1. So Momo 1 means momentum. And I always like to find stocks that have a lot of momentum, because that's how you guys trade. You never want to trade against trends or anything like that. So as you can see here, look at this. The trend is up. Let's see, pattern. Wait, no, where is it? Right here. Let's go drawing tool. Let's just draw out some support lines, just in case. As you can see, it has a nice resistance at about $5. See, so I would realize, and this one pops up on this, so I can see, for the 1 minute chart, I can still keep an eye on the resistance lines that I draw out. So that's my scanners, and is most likely where I will have them if I'm traveling. But like I said, if I'm not, I will have my scanners on my main screen and then my charts on the bigger screen. I do that because I want to have easy access to my scanners, and I find it more easy to look at rather than them being up and off into the corner. I'd rather just have them on an entire screen so I don't miss anything, and I always trade better with it. So that's pretty much my setup here. But this whoops. And another thing, actually, when I clicked on that, it reminded me of, so you guys can customize this as any way you want. If you don't like the time and sales, all you gotta do is to get rid of it is click time and sales, and it'll get rid of it. But I always like this stuff. And there's level 2 right here. And honestly, like, sometimes I do use level 2. Mostly I use it, but not really, honestly. Mostly look at time and sales. But I have used level 2. I'm not saying like I haven't. I got confused for a second there. But so that's it though. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to use, or how I set up my Thinkorswim trading platform. Please sure to hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about these how-to videos. Give me a nice thumbs up, comment, say what's going on. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out.